Congratulations. You have arrived at the right place at the exact right time, because this word you are hearing is no coincidence. It is a divine message prepared especially for you. Before you even saw this video, before your finger touched the screen, I had already arranged this moment. What seems like a simple choice clicking on these words is actually part of something far greater than you realize. Today, a decision has come down from heaven with your name written on it. Not just typed or printed, but engraved, carved, permanent. This decision ends cycles that have held you captive and opens doors you thought were sealed forever. And I need you to understand something with absolute clarity. You are not here by accident. You could have kept scrolling. You could have chosen 1,000 other things to watch, to read, to do. But something whispered inside you, something you couldn't ignore, and that whisper was me calling you by name. I am your Father, your Creator, the one who has watched over you even when you felt completely alone. And today, I have something important to tell you, something you have been waiting to hear, but I need you to stay until the very end, because what I am about to reveal will only make sense if you hear every word. Do not close this page. Do not let yourself become distracted. What your soul desperately needs is here, in these moments we are about to share together. And if you have the courage to stay with me, I will show you something that has the power to change everything. Take a deep breath now. Calm your racing thoughts. Because I am the God who sees you really sees you, and I have been trying to reach you for a very long time. I have seen your hidden tears. I watched when you cried in the quiet of your room, when the weight of everything became too much to carry. I was there in those 3 a.m. moments when sleep refused to come, and worry wrapped around your chest like chains. I saw you standing in that store, trying to decide between 2 necessary things because your budget wouldn't cover both. I witnessed the small death that happened in your eyes when you had to choose, when you had to say no to yourself once again. I was present when you opened that bill, the one you had been dreading. I felt your hands tremble. I heard the catch in your breathing. I saw how you had to close your eyes for a moment before you could even look at the numbers. Every sleepless night counting expenses that refused to add up. Every prayer whispered in secret when you thought no one was listening. Every tear you held back in public so no one would see your struggle. I was there for all of it. Not watching from a distance with cold indifference, but sitting beside you with a father's aching heart, wanting desperately to help, waiting for you to finally turn and see me there. Because here is what you need to know. I have never left you. Not for one moment. Not for 1 second. When everyone else walked away, when the silence became deafening, when you felt completely forgotten, I was there. I have been there all along. And the reason you are reading these words right now is because I have decided that your season of struggle is ending. Do not close this page. Stay with me. What I am about to tell you will change everything. I am sending a divine restoration into your life, not just a small improvement or a temporary relief, but a complete transformation that will touch every broken place, every depleted area, every wounded part of your existence. This restoration has been prepared specifically for you. It has your name on it, your story woven into it, your needs already accounted for, and it does not depend on your strength, your intelligence, or your ability to make it happen. It depends entirely on one thing: your willingness to believe beyond what your natural eyes can see, your faith to trust me even when nothing has changed yet. Can you do that? Can you believe in what you cannot yet see? If this word is touching your heart, if you feel this is speaking directly to you, write in the comments, I am ready to receive. This simple declaration matters more than you know, because I need to tell you something about this restoration I am sending. It is not just about money, though provision will come. It is not just about circumstances changing, though they will. This restoration touches the deepest parts of who you are, your sense of worth, your exhausted spirit, your worn-down hope. I am about to restore what you thought was lost forever, the joy you haven't felt in years, the peace that seems like a distant memory, the confidence that was stolen from you, the dreams you buried because life made them seem impossible. All of it is coming back, but not in small measures, not in fragmented pieces. I am returning everything with interest, multiplied, abundant, overflowing. I know how long you have been waiting. I know how many times you have prayed without seeing answers. I understand the weariness that has settled into your bones, the disappointment that has made you afraid to hope. But I am telling you today, your waiting has not been wasted. Every difficult day was building something in the invisible realm. A foundation strong enough to hold what I am about to release. Because if I had given you this restoration before, you were not ready. The blessing would have become a burden. You would not have had the character to sustain it, the wisdom to steward it, the depth to appreciate it. So I allowed the pressure. I permitted the stretching, not to punish you, but to prepare you for what you could not yet imagine was coming. And now the time has arrived. The preparation is complete. You are ready even if you do not feel ready. I have made you ready. Write in the comments if you understand. My waiting was not wasted. Do not close this page. We are approaching the most important part. Now I need to tell you about the 5 times I have called you. Yes, 5 specific times I have tried to get your attention, to turn you back toward me, to save you from paths that would have destroyed you. The first time was through that dream you couldn't forget. You woke up with your heart pounding, feeling like something significant had just happened, but you dismissed it. You told yourself it was just stress, just your imagination working overtime. But it was me speaking in the language of symbols and pictures, showing you truths your conscious mind was not ready to accept. The second time was through that song that suddenly played, the one that felt like it was written specifically for your situation. The lyrics spoke so directly to what you were experiencing that you felt chills run down your arms. You listened once, felt moved, and then returned to your routine. But it was me using melody and poetry to reach past your defenses, to touch the tender places in your heart. The third time was through a conversation with someone, maybe a friend, maybe even a stranger, who said something that struck you with unusual force. Words that felt too timely, too specific, too perfectly aimed at exactly what you were struggling with. You thought about it for a few days, but eventually life's noise drowned it out. Yet it was me, speaking through another human voice, because sometimes that is the only way you will hear. The fourth time was through a verse that appeared at exactly the right moment. You were scrolling or flipping through pages, and there it was, words that seemed to glow on the page, that made your breath catch, that felt personally addressed to you. You felt something shift inside, but you did not act on it. You did not respond. You simply closed the book, turned off the screen, and moved on. And now, this is the 5th time. The last time I will speak to you in this specific way. I am not saying this to frighten you, but to awaken you, because I love you too much to watch you walk into darkness without calling out. Warning you, pleading with you to stop and turn around. You stand at a crossroads. One path leads to more years of the same struggles, the same cycles, the same emptiness. The other path, the one I am illuminating right now, leads to the restoration I have been preparing for you. But you must choose. I will not force you. I will not drag you. I will only call, invite, and wait. If this speaks to your heart, write in the comments, "This is my 5th time. I am listening now, Lord." Stay with me, do not turn away. What comes next will make everything clear. Let me tell you why you have felt stuck, why progress has been so difficult, why every step forward seems to lead to 2 steps back. It is because you have been running in directions I never told you to go. Not out of rebellion necessarily, but out of exhaustion, out of trying to fix everything yourself, out of trusting your own understanding more than my guidance. You have knocked on doors I closed. You have held on to people I was trying to separate you from. You have chased opportunities I never placed in your path. And all the while, I have been standing here, waiting, calling, gently trying to redirect you back to what I actually prepared for you. Do you remember that relationship that ended suddenly? The one that broke your heart? You cried for weeks, maybe months. You asked me why, over and over. Today I tell you the truth. I closed that door. Because if it had continued, you would be trapped right now in something that looked like love but was actually slowly poisoning you. I saw what you could not see. I knew where it would lead. And because I love you, I intervened. Do you remember that job you wanted so badly? The one you were certain was perfect for you. You were devastated when you didn't get it. You questioned my goodness, my care, my attention to your life. But I am revealing to you now that position was not the blessing it appeared to be. Behind the attractive salary and impressive title was the environment that would have crushed your spirit, demanded your soul, and left you hollow. I protected you by saying no, even though my no felt like rejection at the time. Do you remember that business venture that fell through? That opportunity that evaporated just when it seemed guaranteed? That door that slammed shut in your face? Every single one was me redirecting you, saving you from traps disguised as blessings. Because I see the end from the beginning, I know what you do not know. And sometimes my love says no to protect you, even when my no breaks your heart. If this is speaking to you, write in the comments, "Thank you for closing the wrong doors, Lord." Now let me tell you what all of this means for your restoration. While you were crying over what was leaving, I was preparing what was coming. While you were grieving closed doors, I was building better ones. While you felt like you were losing, I was actually positioning you for the greatest breakthrough of your life. Everything you went through, every disappointment, every closed door, every painful ending was preparation. It was positioning. It was protecting you and preparing you simultaneously. And now finally you are ready. The foundation is laid. The character has been formed. The season has shifted. What is coming toward you now is so much better than what you lost. The restoration I am releasing is not just replacing what was taken. It is multiplying it, upgrading it, transforming it into something you did not even know was possible. Doors that were sealed are about to swing open. Resources that seemed unavailable are about to become accessible. People who can genuinely help you are about to enter your life. Ideas that can solve your problems are about to download into your mind. This is not wishful thinking. This is divine decree. When I speak, things shift in the invisible realm. When I declare, reality rearranges itself to comply. And I am declaring over you right now, your season of lack is ending. Your season of restoration is beginning. What was delayed is being released. What was blocked is being cleared. Do not close this page. Stay with me. The most powerful part is still ahead. If this word has been touching your heart, if you have felt your spirit stirring as you read, then I want you to do something important. Subscribe to this channel and like this video right now. Not because I need your support, though I am grateful for it, but because that small action activates something significant in you. It is a declaration of faith. It is you saying, "I believe what God is speaking to me. I am partnering with this word." Every time you respond to my voice with obedience, even in small things, something accelerates in the heavens. Angels move, spiritual doors open, blessings that were waiting for the right moment begin to move toward you. So do it now. Subscribe, like this video. Then continue with me to the end. Now I want to talk to you about your tears. Those tears you cried in secret, the ones you thought no one saw, the ones you tried to hide from the world. I saw every single one. I collected them. I counted them. Not one was wasted. Your tears were not signs of weakness. They were seeds. Seeds of faith planted in soil you could not see, growing into a harvest you could not imagine. Every tear you shed while you still chose to believe, while you still chose to pray, while you still chose to trust me even when nothing made sense, those tears were precious. They had weight, they had value. They were not ignored, and I am about to return them to you transformed. Where you sowed tears, you will reap joy. Where you planted pain, you will harvest peace. Where you invested sorrow, you will receive celebration. This is my promise to you. The tears stop today. The weeping ends now. Joy is coming, not someday in the distant future, but soon, so soon you can almost touch it. If you feel this in your soul, write in the comments, "My tears have value, Lord." But I need to tell you something important about receiving this restoration. To embrace what is new, you must release what is old. The old habit of carrying everything alone, you must let it go. The old pattern of pretending you are fine when you are breaking, you must release it. The old identity built on struggle and survival, you must surrender it. Because what I am bringing you into requires a new way of being. You cannot carry shame into seasons of honor. You cannot bring poverty mindset into times of abundance. You cannot drag yesterday's pain into tomorrow's promise. So right now, I am asking you to make a choice. Will you let go? Will you release your grip on what no longer serves you? Will you trust me enough to step into something new, even though you cannot see exactly what it looks like yet? This is not easy, I know that. Letting go feels like losing control, but here is the truth. You were never in control. You were only carrying a burden I never asked you to bear. I am in control. I have always been in control, and my control is not cold or distant. It is the loving guidance of a father who knows exactly where he is leading his beloved child. If you are ready to let go, if you are ready to trust me with the outcome, write in the comments, I surrender everything to you. Lord, do not close this page. We are almost finished, and what I am about to give you is the key to everything. Right now, I want you to get specific with me, not vague, not general, specific. What exactly do you need restored? Name it. What specific area of your life needs my intervention? Declare it. What precise situation requires my supernatural touch? Speak it. Maybe it is a specific amount of money to clear a particular debt. Maybe it is restoration of a specific relationship. Maybe it is healing from a specific diagnosis. Maybe it is direction for a specific decision. Whatever it is, I want you to name it. Not just in your mind, but in the comments. Write it out. I need specific thing restored by specific time, and I believe God will do it. This level of specificity makes some people uncomfortable. What if you name it and it does not happen? What if you are that specific and you end up looking foolish? But let me tell you something. Vague faith gets vague results. Specific faith receives specific miracles. When you have the courage to name what you need, to declare what you believe, to stake your trust on something concrete, that is when heaven moves with precision. So do it now. Be bold. Be specific. Write in the comments what you need restored. Now let me tell you what is happening in the invisible realm right now as you have been reading these words, as you have been making these declarations, as you have been responding with faith. Assignments against you are being canceled. Delays that were in place are being removed. Doors that were locked are receiving new keys. Resources that were unavailable are being released. Your restoration has already begun in the spiritual realm. But there is a gap between spiritual release and physical manifestation. This gap is where most people lose their breakthrough. In this gap, nothing looks different yet. The bills are still there. The situation appears unchanged. Your circumstances seem exactly the same. This is when doubt whispers, "See, nothing happened. It was just words. You were foolish to believe." But I am telling you right now, do not trust your eyes in the gap. Do not measure my faithfulness by what you can currently see, because in the invisible realm, everything has already shifted. What I have set in motion cannot be stopped. What I have decreed cannot be undone. What I have released is already making its way to you through time and space, breaking through every barrier, overcoming every obstacle. Your job in the gap is simple. Keep believing, keep declaring, keep expecting. Do not let doubt steal what faith has already secured. Write in the comments, "I will not doubt in the gap. My restoration is in motion." Now I need to tell you about a sign you are going to see. Within the next 7 days, I am going to show you something that confirms everything I have spoken to you today. It might be small, an unexpected check in the mail, a fee that gets waived, a gift that arrives from nowhere, or it might be significant, a job offer, a relationship restored, a door that opens wide. But you will see something, and when you do, you will know it is from me. You will recognize it as confirmation that I heard you, that I see you, that I am moving on your behalf. Your job is to watch for it, expect it, thank me for it in advance, and when it comes, and it will come, return to this channel and testify. Tell others what I did. Let your story become hope for someone else who is still waiting. Write in the comments, "I am watching for my 7-day sign." Before I release you, I want to speak a blessing over you. Words that carry weight in the spiritual realm. A decree that begins to shift things even as I speak it. I bless your mind to receive clarity, wisdom, and heaven-born strategies. I bless your hands to prosper in everything they touch. I bless your home to become a place of peace, provision, and divine presence. I bless your future with hope, direction, and fulfilled promises. I cancel every assignment of the enemy against you. I break every cycle of lack that has repeated in your family line. I decree that you are entering a season of divine restoration, not barely enough, more than enough. Not just surviving, thriving, not merely managing, overflowing. This is not a wish. This is not hopeful thinking. This is a decree issued from the throne of heaven, activated by your faith, guaranteed by my character, and sealed in the name of Jesus. I am the God who does not lie. I am the God who keeps every promise. I am the Father who moved heaven and earth to save you, and I will certainly move circumstances to restore you. Now, one more thing before you go. Tomorrow, I have another word for you. A word about the hidden treasures I have buried in your pain, the gifts I have concealed in your struggle. But you must return. You must position yourself to receive it. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Set your notifications. Make a commitment to meet me here tomorrow, because what I am releasing tomorrow builds on what was activated today. Miss tomorrow, and you will miss a crucial piece of your restoration puzzle. So lift your head now. Take a deep breath. Feel the weight beginning to lift from your shoulders. This is real. This is happening. Your season of tears is ending. Your season of restoration is beginning. Your divine breakthrough is not someday. It is now. It is here. It is moving toward you with unstoppable momentum. And when it arrives, when the money comes, when the door opens, when the healing manifests, when the relationship restores, you will remember this moment. You will remember these words. You will remember the day you stopped running, started listening, and finally received what I had been trying to give you all along. Write one final declaration in the comments. My restoration is activated. I am ready to receive. Nothing can stop what God has started. Then go. But remember, tomorrow, same time, another word, another truth, another piece of your miracle. I will be here. Will you? Because, beloved child, carrier of promise, warrior of faith who has survived so much, this is your moment. This is your time. This is your divine restoration. And nothing in heaven, on earth, or under the earth can keep it from you now. You have heard my voice. You have responded with faith. You have positioned yourself to receive. Now watch what I do, because I am about to show you that I am still the God of miracles, that I still move mountains, that I still restore what was lost and multiply what remains. Your wait is over. Your tears are turning to joy. Your restoration has begun. This is my promise to you, and I always keep my promises, always.